Guys, today I'm going to show you how I make cheese enchiladas. 3 ingredients, and let me tell you, they're some of the best enchiladas I've ever had. Sometimes I make beef, put a little taco seasoning, then I use beef, but this is just cheese enchiladas. Very simple, very good, and what I like about these is there's none of that, all that spice and crap in it. It always gives me heartburn. But the flavor is fantastic, and I hope you try this. So right now, we are going to do our shells. And what you want to do is you want your corn shells. But you do not want to cook them until they get hard. So it's dump it in, leave it for just a few seconds, flip it over, seconds, drain, and take it out. You mostly want to, you just really want to cook it just enough to keep the cornmeal together. So you're just doing seconds on each side. I'm going to do maybe about 12 of them. So I will be right back when I get all of these done to get us to the next step. All right, so now we have our shells done. Now, 30 minutes before you decide to fix this meal, you need to take shredded cheese. Now, I shred my own cheese. You can buy it shredded. I guess it doesn't make any difference, but I used aged cheddar and then mild cheddar. And then however much you put in there, pour tomato juice over it, just enough to come right to the top, and then cover it and let it set for about 30 minutes, and the cheese will soak up the tomato sauce. Or tomato juice. Not tomato sauce, tomato juice. Gee, I almost messed that one up, didn't I? Okay, now, let me see if I can get this camera in a little bit closer so we can see what we're doing here. All right. Okay, now we're going to do the rolling, and then we'll line them in a pan. So what you want to do is just lay it out here, take a spoonful of your cheese, put it right in the middle, and roll. And then line them in your pan. Hopefully you can see this. So I'm going to keep doing this until I get all 12 of them done and in this pan. Cheese, roll, line it. All right, I'll be back whenever I get all of these. All right, I'll be back when I get all of these done and in the pan. Okay, so I have them all rolled and we have them in the pan. So now what you want to do is take more grated cheese and go over the top. Make sure you get all of it, all on them. Put it as thick as you like. I like mine thick because this has a self-making sauce. And I'm telling you people, you're going to love it. They're so good. All right. Now, we have the cheese on there. So now what we want to do is take tomato juice and go over the top of it. You don't want to go too overboard, but just make sure that you have enough to soak it down real good. All right, now you want to put this in the oven at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm fixing to put it in the oven, and I'll be back to show you when I take it out. And here they are, guys. Doesn't that look good? Usually I leave mine in there a little bit longer and let them brown around the edges. But, you know. Anyway, you can also make these by taking ground beef and make it just like you're going to make tacos, you know, with the ground beef and the taco seasoning. Then put it over in a bowl and then take some shredded cheddar cheese and mix with your ground beef and then roll them just like this. Put them in the pan just like this if you want just beef. But sometimes I'll do half beef and half just cheese. Then spread your cheese over the top and then pour your tomato juice on there. But anyway, the tomato juice and the cheese melts together and goes together and makes the best. Oh gosh, the best tamale sauce. But anyway, there you go, and I hope you guys try it, and I know you're going to love it. I mean, these things are so good, it makes you want to do a somersault. So I don't fix them too often because I can't somersault. So I'll just have to do a jumping jack in the kitchen. Well, I can't do that either because of my legs. All right, so I'll sit down in a chair and holler, whoopee. All right, guys, you have a good night. And I hope you do try this. Bye.